Ambulances carrying emergency patients will be able to do so quicker with a new device that can turn traffic lights to its favour and clear their path to the hospital. This is among measures that the Singapore Civil Defence Force is taking amid a 30% surge in emergency medical service calls. SCDF says to optimise resources amid the increased call volume, the wait time for an ambulance for non-emergency cases from the 31st of July can be expected to be 20 minutes. Aslam Shah with this report.
Racing against time to save lives. Soon, at a flick of a button, these ambulances will be able to get patients to the hospitals quicker thanks to a new traffic priority system installed. When an ambulance approaches a junction, the system detects and validates it. It turns the traffic lights to its favour and facilitates the ambulance's journey. Tests showed it can shorten the time needed to take patients to hospitals by up to 100 seconds per trip. Calls for emergency medical services have jumped in recent years, almost 250,000 in 2023. That's over 600 calls daily. And with Singapore's ageing population, this number will only rise. But not all these calls actually require urgent medical attention.
It's a non-emergency. There are alternative resources for the public. For example, consulting a telehealth doctor, going to your nearest GP clinic. The safety of our patients is the utmost priority, and that there are additional safeguards that we put in place in order to make sure the safety of our patients is not compromised.
The move is to help SCDF prioritise its resources to the ones that need it the most. SCDF will assess calls and classify them into 4 categories. Cardiac arrest and stroke, for example, will fall under the top priority with most resources deployed. Cases where slight delays are unlikely to see the condition severely deteriorate fall under non-emergencies. This includes chronic cough, skin allergy, and constipation.
Already they work long and strenuous shifts in hot and humid conditions, sometimes responding to up to 12 calls during each shift. No call is easy. Every call requires a tremendous amount of attention and urgency, and the crew has to maintain this high level of focus from one call to the next, because lives are at stake.
The updates were shared during SCDF's annual work plan seminar. The event showcased latest civil defence initiatives.
They also have an infrared sensor.
And among those initiatives, a new breathing device that SCDF is adopting for its officers to keep them safe while on firefighting duties. Aslam Shah again with more.
Only 2 officers died during firefighting operations in SCDF's entire history. But for the force, any life lost is one too many. The lessons from the demise of Sergeant Edward Goh and Captain Kenneth Tay inspired SCDF to do better.
Whether it is a fire, rescue operation, or EMS incident, SCDF officers always put our lives on the line whenever we respond to a call for help. But still, we believe in our mission of saving lives and property, and will always give our utmost each time we respond to a call for help.
To improve safety, this equipment aims to better protect officers. It transmits data to commanders who can remotely monitor their officers' well-being during firefighting operations. Commanders can track how much air their officers have left and their movements.
Should there be no motion detected from the firefighter, it will automatically trigger an audible alarm at the firefighter's location, as well as an alert to the monitoring unit. There are bound to be unexpected situations when our firefighters run into difficulties and are unable to extricate themselves or call for help. These technology features will enhance safety for our officers.
The full deployment will be completed in 2025. The number of fires has been on the rise in recent years, with close to 2,000 last year, which is about 6 per day.
At the same time, updates also made to the MyResponder mobile app, including video calls with civil defence officers and a chat function. The digital platform by the Singapore Civil Defence Force connects community volunteers who help deal with emergencies before SCDF officers arrive. Aslam Shah gives the latest functions a try.
The call of duty. For members of the public like Eddie Koh, the speed of his response to the emergency can be the difference between life and death. Like how he recently saved a man who had a heart attack near him. It's an experience he'll never forget.
I feel happy and relieved to that my action actually helped to save the patient's life, and I also witnessed the family members that they are also quite happy that the loved one actually managed to get back his heart pulse and get back his breathing, and before the SCDF arrived.
Mr. Koh is a community first responder, or CFR, who receives regular alerts on heart attack cases near him through SCDF's MyResponder app. So the MyResponder app guides members of the public like myself to AED points all around Singapore, like over here. But sometimes during an emergency, it can get quite stressful because a life is at stake. And inside this AED kit, there is plenty of little equipment over here, and of course the main machine as well. But fortunately, with the app, there are simple instructions on how to use the AED. Come next year, if CFRs are still unclear with what to do, there's a new video function that they can get guidance from SCDF officers.
So now I'm going to count each compartment with me. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There will also be a chat function which helps CFRs communicate and coordinate their rescue efforts. It also locates where other responders are. This helps to bring emergency equipment, like an AED, to the casualty faster. Every second counts because the chances of survival drops by about 10% with every minute lost. After registering on the app, CFRs can now indicate their mode of response, either by foot or various transport means. This ensures they are only alerted of emergencies within a certain radius, a distance that they can reach in time. After getting an alert, it's a race against time to bring the nearest AED to the casualty.
Hi sir, are you okay?
Then, it's all hands on deck, while waiting for SCDF paramedics to arrive.
Through their valiant efforts, more than 70 cardiac arrest victims have been saved. I would like to invite everyone to join us in continuing this life-saving mission through the new MyResponder mobile app. Your effort can make a difference in someone's life.
The app has been around since 2015, with over 170,000 users registered to be CFRs. They have attended to over 40,000 cardiac arrests and minor fires so far.